Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. I'm your watch guy today. I'm unboxing a Kickstarter watch today, but this one's a little bit of a spin, to be honest, because this is one that you've already seen. In fact, it's one that I've already reviewed on the channel. I reviewed this watch when the campaign was ongoing, or just before it started, and I was really excited about it. I thought it was absolutely beautiful watch. It had a really great story behind it, and even better than that, the brand, the guy who runs the brand, is just like the most lovely fella, really involved, and just exactly what you want from a micro brand owner. That type of attitude that you can tell that he's in this because he loves making these watches and he loved the project that he had. He wasn't just trying to make a quick buck. Now, I haven't had the best experience with Kickstarter. The last watch, or the only watch that I backed on Kickstarter, arrived and was absolutely woeful. I may do a video on that in the near future. However, I don't want to make this video about that. I want to make this about a positive project. Now, I haven't seen this watch yet, but from other reviews that I've seen, it looks like everything Nathan, this is Trafford and Co. watches, Nathan from Trafford and Co. said they do. I think he's done, and I think he kept everyone well updated throughout the process. He had one little mishap, and that was completely handled to the point that I would hope that I'd be handled to. He really did deal with it well. I'll talk about that slightly throughout the unboxing. But let me turn this camera around and let's unbox this watch. So this box is actually rather large. I picked it up from the post office today because I missed the actual delivery. Sorry about the other things that are lying around the desk. As I say, a bit of a big box, so I needed to zoom out a little bit. Now this has come all the way from Austin, Texas. That's where our friend Nathan is located. Now, you should know that this is a free watch. I haven't paid for this. Nathan did offer this prior to the review, so keep that in consideration, I guess. Right, all these peanuts. Did you know you can dissolve these peanuts in water? It's absolutely mad, isn't it? I didn't actually know that. We don't use them that often in the UK. Well, at least not to my knowledge. So they can all go in the sink later. There'll probably be some sort of environmental reason to as why I shouldn't do that, to be fair, so I might just reuse them. Let's get this out of the way. Now this is the box that the Trafford and Co. watch comes in. Let me move these over and we'll get a little bit further in because I think we want to see this up close. So, really nice packaging. I did actually think when I saw the boxes like they looked a bit premium. Let me undo this. I'll link Trafford Watch Co.'s website in the description if you wanted to have another look at these or a closer look at these, or just, you know, keep up to date with them. They're on all the usual social medias too. Haha. I love a note, you know. Jason, you're a legend. Thank you so much for the part you played in bringing my little dream to life. I appreciate you and hope we can do it again soon. Nathan, I wish nothing but the same, mate. This is what it's about when you get into micro brands, like this little personal touch. Now, he's probably wrote the same thing to everyone, which is fair enough. I don't really care about that, but this makes you feel a little bit more connected to the brand, a little more connected to the journey that they went on and the journey that you went on with them. That's what I love about micro brands. I'm also the sentimental type that will put this into a box and probably keep it forever and whip it out when the grandkids are around. Yeah, I'm sad like that. Note there, any information, you can always reach them at our email. Okay, so this is the SOE Roadster, and mine was the William Grover Williams edition. That's the green dial. Wow, this is like an actual like little piece of a little history book on the entire story. That's fantastic. No, that's genuinely like, that's brilliant. Tell you what, you don't get this type of touch when you're buying a Seiko or something like that, do you? And you're paying the same price. It's fantastic. I'm definitely going to read this cover to cover. Wow. I'm made up with that. Like, I am proper made up with that. Right, let's take this box out because this is where the watch is going to be. We have a couple of straps in the bottom here, little NATO straps. I will pop them on and tell you how they feel. That's going to go really nice with the green, isn't it? That's going to be really nice with the green. We have the red one here. One of the stretch goals was another colour option. All signed and everything. Unit number 164. This is what I mean, like, this is the special part about micro brands and Kickstarter campaigns. This is how you should feel when you're opening these types of watches. This is the type of feeling I should leave you with. That's a little decal there. I'll have to find somewhere nice to put that. And obviously the usual complimentary polishing cloth that we never really use, but it's nice to see. Now I'm going to pop all this back in. Nope, that doesn't go in that way. I'm going to pop this back in here. I'll pop the two bands back in. Ow. So, let's open this up properly. The packaging's really good. Here we have it. The SOE Roadster. That is lovely. I opted for this colour variation. I opted for the black casing with the green dial. That's the story that I liked the most, I guess. That was the racer that I liked the most, and the colour option that I liked the most. So you gave me a choice of all of them, and I'm really grateful that I did. Let's check the bezel. I'm very happy with that. This is a VK movement in here. VK chronograph movement. I am really becoming a fan of these VK movements, and I'll tell you why. It's because it makes it really oh, wait there. That's a nice little touch. I'll just flick that back. First run inscribed on the bottom there. It's little touches like that, isn't it? That's what makes these types of watches. This is why you back things on Kickstarter. And if you get involved in the right one, it's a brilliant experience. It really is. Let me just peel this one off. Now, I've been involved in a couple that I've really enjoyed the process. I've really enjoyed talking to the brand owners and getting involved in the watchmaking process, or speaking about the process while they're going through it. This is one of them because Nathan chatted to me like quite a bit. He's actually a really sound guy. He's a really solid fella. But yeah, this is really nice. I like how this has turned out. It's exactly how I wanted it to turn out, exactly how I expected to feel when it arrived, and I'm glad, because that means that everyone that I said to advised to pick this one up on the Kickstarter, or everyone that watched my video and decided to go and back this one, is getting the same experience as me right now, and I can't expect them to be anything but happy with that. That's a gorgeous tone of green. So I'll talk about the dial colour really quickly. Now, Nathan emailed me a few weeks ago and said that the green dials hadn't come out of the factory the way they wanted. It was a slight tonal difference, and he gave everyone the option either wait for the dials to go back and be redone, or you can take them as they are now, or you can swap to a different dial option, I believe. And I said to him, like, look, I'm colorblind anyway. Like, it's going to make no difference to me. So let's get this one in as soon as possible, because I was really excited to see it. And I'm glad I've done that now, because I'm hoping that I'm one of the first people to show you this. It's absolutely gorgeous, to be fair. I love the little touches. I really do. I think Nathan's really nailed this watch. I think he's done very, very well on this one. Let me swap it onto some NATOs. In fact, I'll pop it on the green NATO to show you how that is. Another thing that I really loved about this watch is the Set Europe Ablaze inscribed on the back. That's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? And I'll just show you this etching on the front here. First run, and at the bottom it has 164 out of 500. Excessively pleased with that. Let me pop it on this NATO. This is the NATO strap-on wrist. I think I put that on the wrong way. But it is really nice, and it does accent the watch very nicely too. You know what? if I'd have paid for this, I'd be made up. I would. I just think he's really nailed this watch, and I think everyone that's going to be receiving one will be really happy. Now, I am going to link the website in the description. Nathan has already been speaking to me about the next step for Trafford Watch Co, and I am excessively excited for that. Also, I hope he involves me like he did with this one, because it looks absolutely fantastic. So, guys, for anyone that's starting a brand or started a brand or anything like that, just probably take note. This is kind of how you do it. Stuff like this is freaking brilliant, especially for someone who's a little bit of a history geek like myself. And this is perfect. Like, this is the type of thing that I can go show my girlfriend in a minute. She's going to be like, oh, that's so cute, and she'll forgive me for bringing home another watch. That's what we need in this world. But yeah, no, all joking aside, Nathan, you've absolutely nailed this, mate, and I hope to God we get to work together soon again, because I just love your watches, man. I love your watches, and I love the stories behind them. So, if you'd like to have a look at Trafford Watch Co, then I've linked the website in the description. I will be back to review this watch in full. I don't know when I'll get that in, but I will get it in hopefully soon. Thank you very much for watching this one. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.